Cookie Monster, right? I love you more than cookies. Now, Kurt, as he said, is going to be talking about love today. I thought it might be fun to begin with a meme to recognize the love many of us feel for sweets, right? You know, love, if we look in the dictionary, and I did not, but there's all kinds of love. Now, the Bible references 4 different types: agape, philia, storge, and eros. And what that basically means is unconditional, right, agape, philia, friendship, as in Philadelphia, right? The city of Philadelphia has philia in its name. And then storge, which is more of a family love, and then eros is romantic love. We usually equate love with a feeling, though I'm pretty sure I don't necessarily have feelings for dark chocolate. It probably won't come as a surprise to any of you that as I was searching for memes to share with you today, most of the memes that I found fit the eros, right, or the romantic type of love. And most of those involved love between a man and a woman, or a personified animal. I love you and I'll never let you go. And that's a cat and a dog, so at least we've got, a little bit of different kind of love going on there, right? Humankind loves to be in love. We often fondly reflect on the first time we fell in love. I had 2 first loves. One, a childhood crush that started when I was in 1st grade. Right? And the other, a more adult, I guess, type of love when I was in high school. Do you remember falling in love? Right? Falling in love. It almost makes it sound as if we have no control over it, right? Love just happened. When in actuality, love is something we choose. It's a way of being in the world where we choose to make an effort, right? We choose to make an effort of care towards someone else. We don't say, I fell into patience, or I fell into forgiveness, or I fell into hatred. It takes effort to be patient or forgiving, and it even takes effort to hate. Love takes effort too. And if you've ever been in a relationship of love, you know that that's true. So, excuse me here for once again sounding like the English teacher that I used to be. But love, when looked at through this lens, is not a noun, right? Love is a verb. Love is something that requires action to be fully experienced. And that action, love, comes in many forms, and they're not always the Hollywood version. I know you can't see that, but I'll tell you what it says. The top screen says movie love. And the girl is saying to the boy, it's you. It's always been you. Right? And then underneath it, it says true love. And if you'll pardon the meme, there's a man with his pants down leaning over so his wife can check out something on his rear end, and it says, yeah, it looks a little less swollen today. Isn't that true? Now, Kurt is going to talk about the reality of love, and it isn't always screenplay material. Sometimes it's pretty ordinary. Maybe you were kind to someone who wasn't kind back. Maybe you called someone to check in on them because you were thinking about them and you wanted to let them know. Maybe you donated food to a food pantry or bought coffee for the car behind you at Starbucks. Love doesn't always show up as a grand gesture, but love always takes some kind of action and effort. In Colossians 3:14, we're told to put on love above all the other virtues. It doesn't say fall into love or have love. We are told to put love on. That phrase implies action. If you've ever been told to put a smile on your face, it was because someone was telling you to intentionally act in a way that might just change your disposition. We don't accidentally put on our clothes, right? We choose to do that. In the same way, putting on love is an action, a choice we make sometimes even when we aren't feeling it. Love becomes visible through the actions and is activated sometimes, but not always, by a feeling. And love changes over time. Let me leave you with a couple of memes that capture the reality of living in a relationship of romantic love over time. Dear love of my life, I just want you to know how much I've enjoyed annoying you all this time and how excited I am to keep doing it in the future. Or this one. Every day I fall in love with you more and more, except yesterday. Yesterday you were pretty annoying. Welcome to worship. We are so glad you're here.